This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Give it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Hit as he released it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Incompletion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, And just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On the run, it's Frazier.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Catch made on the out route, and they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First and goal, handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period.
7, Georgia, 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. Off target and incomplete. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Aggies will have to kick it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. To the air, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the single back. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. On the move now. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the middle. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The receiver grabs it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass is caught, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So here we go. Third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big pass, the catch is made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on the screen. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Owens. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He breaks free. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a one-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. The pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw over the middle, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21, Georgia, 16.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Finding space at the 20. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an option look. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Turn it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Stockton, bringing pressure. His contact on the throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Branch. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw yet again. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So it's going to come down to this, a two-point conversion to tie the score and try to force overtime. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Set to kick it off.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw. It's Reed. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's got this back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. Extra point up and good. That's big. Makes it a two-score game with time running out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.